And folks from the flight deck, I'd like to welcome aboard flight 209, Delta Service to Siskiyou County Airport. Not expecting a lot of weather today. There are some thunderstorms in the area of Fort Jones and Siskiyou County. We'll update you on that when we get closer to the airport. Flight attendants, please take your seats for takeoff.
Delta 120, contact departure.
Oh, the departure build down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle.
Is there a taxi checklist?
We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight as we may experience turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. Doors can be opened by moving
I'm not
the
going to
handle
pretend.
in the direction
Always
of
run the checklist.
Yep, I'll call out
Each
80
door is
knots, and I'll
equipped
call
with an
V1 at
inflatable fly, which
105,
may also be
V
detached and
rotate
used
is
as a life raft.
110, and then pitch for 10
Oxygen and the
degrees,
air pressure are
165
always
knots.
being monitored. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in
So
front
it
of
looks
you.
like we're going to
To
dog.
start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you.
that.
Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your head, and breathe normally. Also,
Remember
the
that
bag
scene
will
in
not
Tommy
deflate
Boy where
oxygen
they,
is
did you ever see that
flowing.
movie Tommy
If
Boy?
you are traveling with a child or someone who requires
There's a
assistance,
scene where
secure
they
your mask
try to
first
sneak
and
onto
then
an
assist the other
airliner
person.
to make
Keep
it
your mask
somewhere.
on until a uniformed crew member advises you to remove
And
it.
David Spade and Tommy
the life
Boy,
vest
you
is
know,
located
Chris
under
Farley
the
are,
seat. When instructed to do so, open the
they're
plastic
pretending to
pouch
be flight
and remove the
attendants, so
vest.
they're
Flip
having
it
to
over
do
your
the
head,
takeoff
pass
checks.
the straps around your waist,
And-
and adjust it at the front.
David Spade's like,
To inflate
here's a
the vest,
seatbelt,
pull
if
firmly
you
on
don't
the
know how
red
to hook
cord,
it up,
only when
then
leaving the
you're
aircraft.
just dumb. You
You
know,
can
I mean,
also
he
blow
said
into
like,
the mouth
you're
and
probably
on
going to
either
die in the
side of
crash
the vest.
anyway, so who cares?
Electronic devices
Tommy
like
Boy's got
calculators,
this,
CD players, laptop computers may be used when the
he's
seatbelt
got this
sign
big
is off or
inflatable,
when permitted by your crew.
wrap
Mobile
on his-
telephones,
on
remote
his-
controlled toys,
you know,
or any
what am I trying to say? The
electronic
life
device operating
preserver,
with an antenna
right? And so
must be turned off at
he's
all
pulling on
times.
the strings to demonstrate it, but he
To remind you
grabbed
that
the
this
live
is a
one instead of the
non-safety
demo
flight.
one,
Tampering with,
so it
disabling, or
inflates and
destroying
it cuts
the
off
smoke
his air.
detectors located in the
It's
laboratories is
just it's a
prohibited by
ridiculous
law.
scene. It's pretty funny
You
though.
will find this and all other safety information in the card located in the seat pocket in front of you.
Tommy
We
Boy
strongly
is one of
suggest you
those
read it before
just
takeoff.
totally stupid
If you have any
movies.
questions,
just wanna laugh
please
at
don't
something
hesitate to
stupid.
ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight.
Okay, here's 18.4 for tower.
Alright, good. Oh my god, you read my mind. It's a sign of a well-oiled flight crew.
So what's the departure frequency then?
You copied it.
It's on your paper. I gave you back the clearance. I don't remember what it is. 21.3?
121.3, yeah.
Okay. Here's 2.8 left.
Alright.
So before we call him, it's going to be the Monterey 4, so it's going to be a straight out on, well, it's going to be climb to 1,100 feet on heading 278, thence right-hand turn to 329, direct 7,000.
Yep.
Or as instructed.
Yep. And radar vectors to
San Jose, which we got to look up. And then, all right, so you called the VR speeds. If we have an engine failure before rotation, we'll stop it on the runway. If we have an engine failure after VR, we'll treat it as an in-flight emergency and return to Monterey.
Yep.
Alternatively, we might be able to go into Salinas if we had to.
Okay. Alright.
Sound good? Any questions?
Sounds good. No questions, sir.
Alright.
Alright, here we go. Monterey Tower, Delta 209 at 28 left. We're ready for takeoff.
Delta 209, Monterey Tower, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 230 at 6.
Cleared for takeoff, Delta 209. Thank you.
Thank you for flight. Trim set. I don't need any surprises when I yank on this thing. Here we go. No traffic.
Oh, look at that.
Nice sunset.
Taking off right into the sunset.
Alright. Break it up. Here comes the power. Takeoff power set. Everything's in the green. All the temperatures look good. And we launch.
Off to the races.
80 knots, cross checks. Sorry, you should be calling. Sorry.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate, gear up.
Degrees. We'll pitch for 160, right?
Yep. And we should go over to departure 120.
Well, he'll tell you.
Okay.
1,100 feet, right turn, 329. Pull the flaps up.
Okay, flaps are coming in. Watch for the nose.
Okay. 329 to 7,000. Pitching 160. Watch the torch, right?
Delta 209, contact NorCal departure.
Contact NorCal departure, Delta 209er.
So what's your call gonna be?
NorCal departure, Delta 209, out of 4,000 for 7,000.
Yep. Climbing via SID.
NorCal departure, Delta 209er, out of 4,500 for 7,000 via the SID.
Delta 209, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Climb and maintain flight level 190, Delta 209er.
Heard. Set.
Delta 209, proceed direct San Jose, VOR, resume on navigation.
Proceed direct to San Jose via VOR, resume mode navigation. Thank you. So San Jose VOR.
Yeah. That one up.
Yeah.
Probably should have done that.
I'm assuming it's probably somewhere in front of us.
Yeah, it'll be,
San Jose right here.
you got it. It's gonna be right here.
Moffett.
San Jose, right there. 1141.
Yeah, 1041 or 1141.
Oops.
Okay, we're cleared up to 190.
And it's identified. Alright, climb checklist, please.
Alright. Climb checklist. Wait. Watch your eyes.
Thanks for the warning.
I forgot I put dimmers in here too. Cool. Alright. Climb out checklist. Flaps are up. Prop sync is on.
Do you have a switch for that?
I don't have a switch. I need to add a switch. I
Okay.
just caught that the other day.
Okay.
Autopilot set.
Autopilot's configured.
Okay.
It's not on, it's not on though.
Taxi landing lights off.
Taxi and landing lights off.
Speed is 160 knots.
158.
And or climb rate 1,500 feet per minute.
Yeah, we're pretty much set there.
Okay, and monitor engine instruments.
Torques are 82. We can probably get more power actually.
Yeah.
Temperatures are green. We'll set 90. We'll set 90s.
Cool. And I'll remember 18,000 feet to switch over to standard.
Roger that.
Tuner. All right, climb on checklist complete.
Nice. 10,000 feet. Give them the cabin chime.
No Contact Denver.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. Thank you.
35 miles. That was, he threw us through a loop on that one because, you know, he gave us a clearance that just was completely different than what we filed.
Right.
So all my preparation went right out the window. Went right out the window. This thing totally, like, it's like totally trimmed.
Awesome.
Completely hands off.
It's like you've flown this for a while.
It's like I've gotten used to this thing now. It's still a little sensitive in the roll.
Right.
In the trim, like it kind of, well, actually I got it. I guess it depends on the power setting because it seems to want to change roll when it's, so like I'm gonna add power. And it starts rolling right, which I thought that this airplane had counter-rotating props, but I guess it doesn't.
And that might be a factor of X-Plane too, because when I was flying FSX and Microsoft Flight Simulator, you could pit or roll it to an angle, and it would stay there. It was like flying on rails.
Right.
So X-Plane is totally different. It's a lot more dynamic. Maybe a little over-dynamic, I'm not sure.
Maybe, yeah, maybe a little aggressive on it.
And that was one of the major complaints about people that were flying X-Plane early on. It's like, I can't hold my heading or anything. Well, it's an airplane. You got to fly it.
Put the FMS down.
Yes.
Learn the stick and rudder. Pick up a book, read about P factor.
Yep.
That's why I love this simulator. I love this simulator. It's so fantastic with the mixture of steam gauges. I love the fact there's no FMS in this cockpit. It makes me happy. It really does. It really does. All them glass jockeys with the jet engine.
Yeah.
Wah, wah. No offense to the 737 builders, because you guys build some crazy cool stuff, but I like this. Okay, I'm totally missing the coastline because I'm busy trying to trim this thing out.
Good job on the trim.
Hey,
Wow.
you know, that controller really ruined my plans. I was going to go up the coast and take a look at the coastline, and
Yeah.
I had the flight plan all the way out over the ocean there.
He's taking us inland.
Now he's sending us through the Bay Area. Whoop-de-damn-do. If I wanted to see the Oakland, I would have flown over it.
Just you getting all uppity.
I know, huh? I know. I'm ready on my high horse.
Hey, somebody give the pilot another beer.
Yeah, right. 2 beers and a lot of hope. I'll be lucky if I don't paste us to the side of Mount Shasta on this ADF approach.
God. Hang on, where's the cabin announcement for that one?
Yeah. And folks from the flight deck, I hope you paid attention to that safety briefing. You might need it.
Yeah.
Sit back, relax, and pay $4 for a beer. $21 miles. So he wants us to go San Jose, direct Oakland,